Hello everybody. So Snowmageddon appears to have been canceled here in the Seattle area. Instead, we're all going to be freezing to death. You're going to find our corpses strewed along the roadside, covered in inches of ice. Probably by sometime tomorrow morning is going to be when that'll happen. In the meantime, I have decided that I'm going to try to once again understand the brilliance that is Jose Maria Chilito DeCastro. I'm going to be driving around and talking, and actually right now I'm at a drive-thru at Wendy's. We'll be putting in an order here.
All right, $15.94. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because there isn't a Starbucks that's open, so I couldn't do that and couldn't whine about what they want to give me. So I'm just at Wendy's. Because at Wendy's I can order something, and based on getting there, thank you. I'm getting their sandwich and salad. Thank you. I'm getting their new mozzarella Italia sandwich, along with one of the favorite menu items they have of mine, which is their apple pecan salad. I'm thinking that if I eat that and maybe some Christmas chocolate, I can get even fatter, and then I can perhaps start talking about how, gosh, you guys are going to see me get all fit and trim because I'm going to try to sell some weight loss snake oil or something will be the next step. Again, in an effort to get into the Chilito mindset. And yes, this is horrible because you can barely see me. I don't know if you can even hear me. It's so noisy. But this is all part of the driving whilst recording experience. I'm not really streaming because, I'm not really sure whether I'll have enough of a signal driving around, but this is basically the same thing. All you're not getting is me with another cell phone in my offhand, looking at texts and reading texts. But it's because I'm not an expert at this yet. Once I fully understand the Chilito way and I've gotten used to driving and recording, then I will go with a maybe a dual stream. I'll stream here, I'll record here and stream on a phone, and then I will be commenting on people's comments to me, and saying great things like, oh, now that is a brilliant shot right there. I'm going dark, people. Yep, I'm going dark. Yeah. Now, the real objective to this driving around is, I am really hoping that I get pulled over by a piggy. It would be even better if it's a dirty piggy, because the dirty piggy I'll be able to confront and ask, what is wrong with you? Why are you dirty? Pigs are supposedly clean animals, so why? What is wrong with you? And then, of course, the next question, which is the one that is on everybody's mind, I'm sure, what is a pig doing behind the wheel of a car? How did a pig get a license, or how did the pig even get through the police academy? I would love to meet such a pig and get pulled over by such a pig. A driving, ticket-riding pig is more impressive than a flying pig, I would think. So, and if it's dirty, even better, even more so, because think of all the questions and all the mysteries that can be solved. I really should be driving down streets with more light. There's also more likely that there's going to be one of those amazing driving dirty pigs that can pull me over. Actually, once I've asked the pig, why is it dirty? How did it learn how to drive? How did it learn how to write? Or even operate the computer to run my ID? I will then have to ask the pig, does it know my constitutional rights? Does it know that I have the constitutional right to travel, and that that pig is now interfering with my constitutional right to travel? Because I am not driving, I am traveling. I am traveling around on the city streets, talking on the cell phone, which is also my constitutional right, I guess. Actually, I really shouldn't even be checking my blind spot like that, huh? I should just be speeding and just turning corners with wild abandon. But again, I haven't quite gotten into the Chilito way yet, so I'm still a bit green on the whole driving and recording. And if there was more light, I'd be waving my fingers at you a little more. But it's, defeats the purpose when I'm going in from light to dark, light to dark, light to dark. But it's kind of film noirish and artistic. I really should have put on the black and white filter before I started recording this. Because then this would have, been perfect. And I should have also probably put in a CD with some smoky 1950s jazz music, so it could have been a film noir soundtrack to me driving around in the dark as I try to get in touch with my inner Chilito. So, I'm about halfway to my destination at this point, and I have yet to encounter any filthy pigs driving cars and threatening to pull me over. But that could still happen. There's still a few miles to go. Actually, I wonder if those filthy pigs would have torture cuffs, because then I could also finally, once and for all, know what the hell torture cuffs are. I mean, do the filthy pigs, dirty pigs, whatever, do the dirty pigs carry torture cuffs? Or those highway patrol, do they carry the torture cuffs? So many questions that are just running through my head right now, and I don't know that I'm going to get the answers, because I have not... Oh, there we go. There I'm all dark again. Going dark. Going dark. Not really running from anybody, but just seems like the thing to say. After all, that's what Chilito does when he's running away. And yeah, I need to just have some sort of dead air pauses too, just to have dead air pauses. Is there anything I'm missing? Other than, again, I haven't said, hey, you guys really tap that like button, caress that like button. I did that wrong. I'm very bad at this. Caress that like button. Yeah, that like button. Caress that like button. And I should be careful not to rear end the guy in front of me, because doing that would not bring in any filthy piggies, but it would bring in the police department. I should probably say which police department it's going to bring in, so I then can cry about how, oh my god, trolls are following me and doxing me, even though I myself said exactly where I was and where I was going. But I've already said I'm in the Seattle area, so that's kind of doxing, right? So you trolls can narrow down where I'm at. Since you're will you stalk me? I don't know if I'm worth stalking. Frankly, Chilito isn't worth stalking, yet for some reason people do, or he thinks they do. How do you get stalkers? Another question I probably should ask the dirty pig when he pulls me over, because if a pig can drive a car and write tickets, even though he's not very cleanly, he's got to be unusual enough and intelligent enough to tell me how I can get stalkers. Because if I can get stalkers, I might get even more subscribers to my channel. And if I get to 1,000, then I can be really one of the cool kids, right? Because you need 1,000 subscribers to be one of the, to be a real YouTuber, right? That's at least what I understand. So maybe, eat this Wendy's chicken sandwich and the salad, and get even fatter. Start, team up with someone to hawk some snake oil weight loss program. And that would get me more subscribers, maybe some stalkers. But yes, definitely subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Because the like button is, that's what that, if you're one of the cool, reasonable people, you always hit the like button on pretty much anything you watch. Especially if it's being restreamed. I mean, that's really when it works. If someone is simulcasting or restreaming and then I'm going on about push the like button once I go dark, then that's even better. That's when you really should push the like button. Okay, well, I am at my destination, almost. So now the big question is, do I stop recording, or do I just keep the camera going and walk and maybe slip on the ice and get something that's really worth watching for you guys, if there is any ice? Because so far, the deadly icy rain that's going to be coming down from the skies and encasing and killing all of us has not started yet, nor has the snow that that they kept saying all afternoon would be coming. So it might be safe for me to walk and talk. Maybe I can fall down, and there could really be some entertaining stuff here at the very end of this little recording. So yeah, I will keep recording as I'm walking and talking, and all of my stalkers out there can determine where I'm at, and they can dox me, right? That would be great. So let me try this first. This will be absolutely professional broadcast quality there. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to talk and walk. Well, let me try it just to see if I can get out of the car. Because if I'm going to get into the Chilito spirit, I kind of need to do that. Kind of need to angle the phone. This is me. See how tall and how big I am? Well, no, it has to be low, right? Yeah, it has to be low, so I look taller than I actually am. Although I get it low and I kind of, see my big gut, and I kind of look like Santa Claus, so maybe not. It's hard to get into the Chilito mindset. And the sound you're hearing is the car telling me, hey, dumbass, you didn't take the car keys. So now I have my car keys, so I can get out of the car. Oh, I just found a flaw in my brilliant plan. I actually need both hands to take care of a little piece of technology that's sitting here on the seat that needs to be disengaged. All right, well, I think then this will be the end of today's attempt to comprehend what makes Chilito, and get into his seat, his soul, understand him better. So as I sign off, let me just once again encourage you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you do get pulled over by a dirty pig, please ask him how he learned how to drive and how he got through the police academy. And record the pig. Always record the pig, because such a pig would be an amazing sight that has yet to actually be documented. So, yes, always record the pigs that are driving cars. Always. Always, always, always. And until next time, well, there may not be next time. I may freeze to death with everybody else in Western Washington. So, If you don't hear from me again, you know what happened. And pray for my flash frozen soul. Thank you, and good night, and God bless.